Hi, everyone. I'm Stephen Carpenter. I'm a visual artist and I'm on quite an adventure. I like to see the music, hear the colors, and feel the spaces. Curious? Well, I'm building out a project in visual music. There'll be a lot of surprises along the way. I'm hoping most of them are going to be good, but we can share them together. Let's get started. As promised, Mixed Media Part 2. You're going to be so smart at the end of this. Okay, so that's Braque and Picasso at the beginning of the 20th century. Fast forward another 50 years, and you get to Robert Rauschenberg, who was doing, just prior to pop art, was doing a thing called combines. And what combines were actual materials and paint that he would then arrange. And a lot of it was layered. The two examples that I am showing you is one, there are two panels and a ladder, a wooden ladder in between the two panels. And the two panels are all bits and pieces of canvas and paper and this. And then the other panel is mainly his painting. The second one is his notorious goat. A stuffed goat had wandered in and out of his life for about 5 years or more. I don't know. And eventually he became the possessor of it. And so that has become this iconic combine type sculpture. It's the goat. The goat has an auto tire around his middle, which was very carefully cut and put back together again. And then he's standing kind of on a platform, and the platform is all layers of material. That's mixed media. Okay, that's what that term means. That's how it works. It's more than one. Fast forward now another 30 years, no, maybe 20 years. And I had a professor at SU by the name of James Ridlon, and Jim Ridlon was noted for assemblages, taking bits and pieces of things, putting them together to make a composition, and that's now the trajectory that gets you to me. So I'm thinking about all of this because I'm thinking about a cathedral. I'm thinking about how the sound fits in the cathedral, and I'm thinking about a pipe organ. And the interesting thing that will tie this, I hope, interesting thing for you, because it is for me, is that from the 13th century gospel book, we come to a pipe organ in a church or in a cathedral, and the pipe organ can actually be conceived of as a mixed media sculpture, if you think about it. There's metal, there's wood, there's leather, there's and everything handmade, which is the other thing, that there are craftsmen involved. In fact, a team of craftsmen are involved from beginning to end. And there is a lot of craft involved because the measurements have to be precise. So that's kind of where the organ side. But all the while, I've been conceiving of this project as something in between digital and tactile, which is also going to be, by extension, mixed media. And it is at that point that I think a lot of the contentions for digital art and tactile art come together, is because it's actually mixed media. So I hope that explains a little something about how I'm thinking and what you might be willing to expect to see. Well, look at that. We made it to the end of this session. Don't worry, there's more content coming, and please subscribe so that you can be notified the second it comes out. And also, if you have a mind, check out the website. Until next time.